Isn't it funny why in photography nothing ever seems to go just quite according to plan? So the plan for today was to get some snowy landscape pictures as part of a special assignment. Now, I recently watched one of Julian Baird's videos, and in that video he featured this book, 52 Landscape Photography Assignments by Ross Hobbinott and Mark Bauer. Now, like I say, things never go according to plan. I had a script written, I had my subject picked out of the book, my first assignment, and it was going to be, the assignment was going to be let it snow, and I was going to catch some nice snowy landscapes. Unfortunately, last week I wasn't able to get out when the snow was falling and it was on the trees and stuff. I'm out today, but unfortunately we had a lot of rain yesterday, and as you can see there's no snow on the trees. So what I thought I'd do is my first assignment, scrap the first one, let it snow, and I'm going to go for another assignment that's in the book here, which is shooting handheld. Now I'm going to put on the 55-200, crank up the ISO a little bit, give me sort of faster shutter speeds. I'm going to avoid using any filters so it doesn't slow the shutter speeds down any, and I'm going to see what I can get. So the assignment in the book, let's see what page we go to here. Shoot Handheld, assignment number 19. Really cool book. It gives you examples of what to shoot, the gear you should need, some field notes and stuff like that, and any tips and stuff. Really good. I'll show you the book in a bit more detail later. So number 19, Shoot Handheld. So like you see, gives you some tips, gives you some field notes. So the brief is basically just get a series of pictures that are shot handheld. The tips it gives you here: increase the ISO, which I said I was already going to do. Consider switching auto ISO. I'm not going to. I've cranked the ISO up to around 640, so that should be enough. It's quite bright today. Yeah, it says avoid using filters, so like I said, I wasn't going to do that anyway. I've turned on the image stabilization on the lens just to help me get a steadier shot, and it mentions that there too. Gives you some notes and stuff what you might want to do. But anyway, that's today's shooting handheld, assignment number 19, which is going to be my first assignment of this project. Now my project, what I'm aiming to do, I know there's a lot of photographers that are using this book and just as a guide and just shooting the subject like it says and not mentioned in the book. I'm going to try and work my way through this book and use the book as a platform, I guess, for my weekly videos. Now I've got some catching up to do. We're already into the third week of January, so I've got to shoot a couple of videos to catch up. But that's the aim this year, to go for 52 assignments, one video a week with all these different assignments, and I'll work my way through the book and take you guys on the journey with me. So I hope you'll subscribe to the channel and just follow me along on this little journey. I will try and shoot other videos as well for different subjects, as well as the assignments, but this is going to be the focus of my 2020 photography, is to work my way through this book and take you guys with me. So hit that subscribe button, the bell notice, and you won't miss a video. Let's go see what we can get. So I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but my first image, there's a birch tree over there which seems to be kind of standing out. It's on the other side of the lake, and I'm not even sure where the edge of the lake is here, so I've got to be kind of careful. The light, as you can probably see, is quite dramatic. Very cloudy, dark clouds, then blue sky, dark clouds, blue sky, so it's changing all the time. Got the 55-200 on. ISO is 640, and I'll just tell you roughly what that is giving me right now. Let's see. 640 at f4.5 is giving me 1200 shutter speed, which is pretty good. So looks like the light's just going to come out there now, so I'm just going to see what I can get here. Might turn the ISO down a little bit just because it's getting so bright there. ISO 400 f4.4, and that's giving me a shutter speed of 500th of a second, so that should be good enough to handhold with this lens and catch that tree. Just get into position here and see if I can get the image. And that's not bad, guys, for a first shot. I'll see what else I can get. Might fire off another couple while I'm here, and the light's changing all the time, and then I'll move a bit further up, see what else I can find. So guys, one thing I should mention, because there's a lot of snow there, it might fool the camera's meter, so I've turned the exposure compensation value +1 just to help compensate for that. I've also changed the white balance to cloudy, because the auto white balance can sometimes give you that blue cast. So auto white balance, cloudy white balance, +1, exposure EV, stabilization's on. I'm shooting in aperture priority. I'm going to try this one in landscape orientation, and I'll tell you my settings here. ISO 400 f5.6 to try and separate that tree a little bit, and that's giving me a shutter speed 640, which is more than ideal. Let me take the shot. And that looks pretty good. The other thing, guys, you may have noticed on my Fuji camera here, got a new L bracket. Now today it doesn't really matter because I'm shooting handheld, but this particular one from Small Rig got a beautiful little grip here, and it almost makes the camera feel like I'm back to my old D90 using an SLR. Feels much more steady in the hand, so given today's project is shooting handheld, this is certainly going to help. And now I've got an L bracket for when I go back to shooting on the tripod. So great stuff. So just going to try a couple more shots while I'm here. Change to vertical orientation, and I've zoomed in a bit closer, and I've changed my aperture to f11. Obviously that meant I had to crank up the ISO a little bit because the shutter speed at f11 was way down at 60th of a second at ISO 400. So I've cranked it up. Oh shit. ISO 800 f11. Give me a shutter speed 100th of a second. Now I'm shooting here now at focal length of about 150, so it's going to be touch and go with the sharp. I might just crank the ISO up just one more notch there. ISO 1000 f11, 125th of a second. That's a bit better. I think I can try that. Yeah, time to move on, I think. So guys, I'm starting to wonder if I chose the right assignment for today. Nothing at all is jumping out at me. The light is gone, it's gone all grey and overcast. And I'm in the middle of one of the trails, which is a bit darker in here. I did try a couple of shots on my way through here. Tried a couple of ICM shots and one just of a shot of a group of trees. walking up the path. But really nothing standing out at me. I was looking for a tree that would catch my attention or something like that. What I'm going to do now, I've stuck the 18 to 55 back on, so I get a better chance of hand holding. I'm going to try something a bit more intimate, maybe some of the lichen or something on the tree here. Again, the IS is going to have to be cranked up just so I can get a decent shot. So we'll see what we can get here. So guys, as you can see, this is the shot you're looking at here, some nice lichen and stuff on the tree. This is what I'm going to try and get a decent shot of right here. Like I say, I'm going to stick the 18 to 55 on, see how close I can get. It's not the closest focusing lens I've got, but I'm going to give that a try. I just like the light green against the dark background there, and there's different shades of green in there too. So I'm going to try and get a shot of that and we'll see how we do. So guys, I can't get terribly close with this lens, but let's see what we can get anyway. I don't want to go any further in than focal length is 35mm, but this lens tends to get a bit soft when you go beyond 35mm. So that's going to be my maximum focal length right there. ISO 1000, f5, give me a 30th of a second, which shouldn't be impossible. Stabilization's on. That's as close as I can get, guys. So there we go. We'll see how that turns out. Actually looks quite good. Can't tell exactly how sharp it's going to be until I get it back to the computer. But on the back of the screen, I'm quite happy with that. So guys, I'm just going to try that ICM shot again. Some people pass by there and kind of knock me off my game a little bit. So here we go. ISO, I'm going to go down to ISO 80, f4.5, give me a 15th, so actually on shutter priority, so I've selected 15th of a second, so 15th of a second, f4, ISO 80, and I'm just going to lock the focus on there a little bit. There you go, lock it on there. I'm zoomed out, so I got some trees in the background here now too. Lock the focus on, and that's how I usually do them. It's not blurry enough for my liking. Try again. To 1/8 of a second, and try the same thing again. Locked on. Not bad, and I moved a little bit faster during that exposure. It's not perfect, but it'll give you the idea. So as you may have seen from that last clip there guys, a little bit of a disaster when I was taking the shot across the lake. And I had the little Nikon vlogging camera, which isn't even mine, it belongs to the other half. Sorry. Gust of wind came and took the tripod over, and now the lens on the camera, the Nikon, is kind of stuck. It must have got some dirt in there, so it won't function. Need to check it out when I get it home. Hopefully I haven't done too much damage to it, but shit happens, I guess. So I moved on. Now for this shot, I just walking through one of the trails here, and I came across this tree here, this sort of V shape, and a little bit of snow on it. I want to see what I can do with that. I'm going to go with an aperture probably 5.6, something like that. I'll crank the ISO up. I'm going to handhold, and I'll probably use the 18 to 55. Obviously can't talk you through it because I'm going to be using that camera to take the shot. So if it's any good, you'll see it on the screen. Here goes. So guys, things are all not bad, and a little disaster with the vlogging camera, but that aside, they're just walking up through one of the trails here. I came across this little tree, the only tree in the park so far, with all its leaves still intact. Not sure what kind of tree it is, although I should know, but I don't. But perfect, you know how as photographers like to do that type of shot. So I'm going to try a couple of shots. I'll try one with the 18 to 55 on, but I think if I put the 55 to 200 on and stand a little bit further back, I might get a better chance of isolating it. Like I say, vlogging camera's out of commission for a little bit right now, so I'm not going to be able to talk you through the shot, but if they turn out, you're going to see them on the screen. So here's hoping. Looks good. So guys, one advantage of shooting handheld, and it's just like the book said, it has allowed me to get into different positions. Normally I'd walk along the trail like you see here, plunk the tripod down when I see something I like and snap a few shots. Shooting handheld gives you the freedom to move around your subject. Say for example you're shooting a tree here, you just you've got the opportunity to shoot from various angles. You'll find yourself getting down low, just moving a few inches, or walking right around your subject, which you would probably tend not to do if you had a tripod. So I've had a bit of fun shooting handheld. So I've done some ICM shots, I've done some shots black and white, some in colour, some with a longer lens on, some with the 18 to 55. So you're going to see a mixture of shots. They're all handheld, and most of them are either shutter priority or aperture priority. The ICM shots are all shutter priority. So yeah, I've had a bit of fun. I'm not done yet. I'll continue a bit further up, see what else I can find. Haven't really found a perfect image, I don't think. That tree with the leaves was quite sweet. I'm hoping they turn out nice. And I took a few different shots of that. Actually, that turned out to be a perfect example of the shooting handheld. I set up looking, where you saw the vlogging camera looking straight at it. And then I put the long lens on, handheld, and took a shot straight on. But just before I stuck the camera back in the bag, I walked around to the other side and got a much better composition, I think. So you'll see that there too. Sky's cleared up again. We're getting lots of bright light, blue skies. So there's probably opportunities around to get a few more shots. Haven't done much in the way of B-roll, so I better shoot some B-roll for the video. Another thing I should mention, guys, is really loving the little L bracket that I got from Small Rig. For shooting handheld, it's just given me much more flexibility. It's more comfortable in the hand, and I'm able to change positions and crouch down low and still have the camera pretty steady in my hand. So that's helped a lot too. Just hope the images turn out fine and we get them back to the computer. So yeah, let's move on. So there you have it, guys. Came full circle all the way right around the reservoir here. A little bit of a mishap with the vlogging camera, but these things happen, so wasn't able to talk you through all the shots, but I got a good selection of images, I'm pretty sure. ICM, I got some vistas, got some close-ups, all handheld. Yeah, thanks to the book and thanks to Julian Baird for bringing the book to my attention in his video. So yeah, that's the first assignment ticked off. If you like this, stick with me, subscribe, because I'm going to use this to photograph the entire year. I'm going to video each one of the assignments. So that's the first one ticked off. Assignment number 19, Shoot Handheld. I've certainly done that today. It's been a lot of fun. It's shooting handheld, like I said before, it's allowed me to get into different positions, get down low, even with the old back. So I think I managed to get a few decent compositions. It's a shame about the vlogging camera because I was really putting a lot of effort into this video, but these things happen. Not sure what the next assignment's going to be. I'll take a look at this tonight and pick out one. I'm hoping we get some more snow in the next few days. I can try the snow one, let it snow. One of the assignments in here. I think that's the one I'm aiming for. All depends on the weather. So guys, yeah, if you've liked this, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. A lot more to come. I've really enjoyed this. This has been kind of like back to basics, I guess, like the old days shooting handheld before I ever got the tripod thing. So yeah, shoot handheld, give it a try. Guys, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. You'd be doing me a big favour. Cheers for now.